I do the countdown, you introduce. Got it. Okay. All right. 3,
Yeah.
2.
Do the countdown. Then.
Oh, okay.
We'll wait 3 seconds.
Okay. 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to ESA Does Jingle Jam. Thank you so much for everybody who's supported us so far. We are raising money in aid of Make-A-Wish. Thank you all so much for your donations, and thank you so much for being here. And if you are here right now, what a time to be here. We're going to have Crash Team Racing with the amazing fuzionsynth. So I'm going to pass over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm super excited by this run. We're also joined by my commentator, HypnoShark. If you don't know who he is the world record holder, and that 47 is coming soon.
Damn, you heard it here first. That's crazy.
Yeah, so this is Crash Team Racing, game released by Naughty Dog in 1999 for the PS1. I am playing on a PS2 for faster loading times, etc., etc. So, all cups. This isn't your standard adventure mode where you load in, you have a whole storyline. This is skipping all the Adventure Hub storyline stuff and boss races. So, optimally, you play as a speed character. And those speed characters being Dr. Entropy, which is this guy up here, Tiny, Dingo Dial, and Papu. And for the culture and the memes, we are playing this run as Papu. So yeah, we'll be going through this run, and Hypno here will be explaining how all this tech works, because this game has a lot, quite frankly, and it's one of the most fun games to play with it. And then, so yeah, there's 4 cups here. I will be starting on the Nitro Cup because it has the more challenging tracks, and then we'll move forward. And then I'll let you know when to start the timer. I'll give you a countdown. Does that sound good? I assume?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and start timer in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off.
I tried.
So yeah, this first track, Mystery Caves, is just going to have some basic movement here. And Hypno, you can go ahead and take the wheel from there.
Yes, sir. So Mystery Caves is actually a really, really nice level to open this run out, because it pretty much hits on most of the fundamental techniques that you'll be seeing throughout the run. First things first, I will mention the green and black turbo pads. Those give speed, but unlike, let's say, for instance, Mario Kart, where your speed is tied, where you can drift and mini turbo. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, there is a mini turbo gauge, and every time he drifts, you can hit L1 if you're using R1 to drift, and you can mini turbo and keep the speed from that turbo pad that you just went off. As you can see, Fusion is the GOAT, so he's already kept it for a full lap. He has been going very fast for an entire lap now, and he is not, let's say, losing reserves. And again, I will explain what reserves mean. Basically, it's a giant tug of war between you and the game. Every frame that you are not boosting, your reserves are going down, and every frame you are boosting, your reserves shoot up. So the idea is to do enough boosts during that. The other fundamental tech is speed ghosting, or SGing, where you jump after a downhill, just like this.
Without hitting
the wall. Luckily you can speed ghost off of literally any surface that isn't flat, so there will be plenty of other opportunities to hit some good speed ghosts. But that's Mystery Caves, and next up, already, immediately, is one of the most interesting, fascinating skips in the game.
Yes. So yeah.
Whilst Fusion, yeah. Do you want to explain this one, or should I?
Yeah. So this trick right here is the Tiziano, and I want you to watch and observe for a moment how this works. Hopefully RNG is on my side, which so far it's not.
Looking for a mask here.
Okay, well that's cool. Gotta love the TNTs. Look, even if I, Okay. No mask. No mask. Dude, this is awesome.
No masks. Still no mask.
Still no mask.
So this is
Still no mask.
This is a 25% chance, by the way.
Oh shoot! You know what?
25%
Wait, we're just gonna YOLO it. Okay, no, YOLOing it was a bad idea. We'll go for it lap 2. Look, we're gonna go for it lap 2 because might as well try and show off.
Still in 8, so you can easily get another mask. Yeah,
Right.
you can get another one. This trick is one of the hardest tricks in the speedrun period, and because of the nature of all cups, the category we're doing here, where you can pick whatever cup you want to start out with. Because of the nature of it, it means we can pick the cup with the hardest skips in it immediately, or some of the hardest skips in it, and then go from there. So we're going to try for another 25% chance at mask.
Okay.
You're too slow! There we go. Okay, here we go. So we're going to try and clear the line that goes down the middle of the track right here.
Oh!
Oh!
That was so close.
So close to landing over.
There's an invisible
the
barrier
line on
in
the track.
that, on this track here. We're gonna go for lap 3. You know what? Because why not, right? Oh, hey, look,
The
first try
beauty of this
mask.
category- oh, there you go. Easy game. The beauty of this category as well, for any people watching that know this game and love this game but haven't tried speedrunning it, is you can get any position in all time. All refined. Go on.
Oh yeah, no. That line was bad.
Unlucky, dude.
I'll try both.
You're still gonna win this race. Oh, you're trying again? Let's go.
Oh yeah, dude. It's a
The
marathon. Why not?
beauty of the beauty of the is that you can get literally last place every race, and it does not matter. You can still finish the run. So this is chill.
Right.
You got this, man. Nothing but faith.
Oh, okay. That was interesting.
Wow.
All right.
Holy
That was a
FD
that was an interesting one. Well,
You know what? At
not
least
showing
you
off
got-
Tizzy.
at
Look,
least
we
you got like 2. Yeah. You got like 2
we
good
tried.
attempts
We're
that
not
was,
getting
like,
first
really
place this
showing.
race. Nice salt on the wound
What are
game.
we?
That's fine.
What are we?
Look, we're finishing like 4th, maybe. No, 3rd. Okay.
Oh, we're in the points, baby.
Yeah.
We're in the points. Let's go.
Anything below 4th place
what
gets
we're about.
no points. This track is a pain.
Oh boy. Yeah, so this is you just saw a track with one of like the bigger skips in the run. This is a track that doesn't have any unintended skips that we go for in the speed run. However, this track is probably one of the most fundamentally challenging tracks in the game,
my
solely because oh boy.
Man.
It's okay, just blame Papu, bro. It's Papu's fault.
Oh yeah, true. He's super heavy,
He
bro.
didn't-
Because
he
weight
didn't
is
eat a big
definitely a
breakfast,
thing in
bro.
CTR.
Yeah, no, he didn't eat a big breakfast, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be
I didn't eat a big
helped.
breakfast.
Nah, exactly. So you know you can't blame. But yeah. So.
Oh my
this
gosh.
Is... Game's doing a little bit of trolling. It's fine.
I know, right?
This track not only is one of the more fundamentally challenging tracks, solely because you are a speed character and there is nothing but 90-degree turns everywhere, which is awful because speed characters have the lowest turn stat in the game. But as well as that, this track introduces one of the more niche techs in the game, you could say, and that is USF, or Ultimate Sacred Fire, which is performed by building up enough reserves. As you can see, Fusion is doing a good job at mini turboing throughout this level, and then off this final ramp here, he's going to not jump, and those reserves are going to get converted into the amount of time he can keep this elongated amount of speed for.
Just
And
about
he
nearly
keeps
the
it all
full
the way
time.
to the turbo pad because it. Yeah, that was nice. He keeps it all the way to the turbo pad because that's when it naturally disappears. It disappears the moment the next boost, and then we go for another lap where we do the same again. So, ignoring lap 1, that was a really nice lap too. Like really.
I know.
Really nice.
That was like one of the better lap 2s I think I've ever done.
Yeah, I'll say.
If there's any donations that are in, you can go ahead and read.
True, now would be a good time before.
Well, this is a great time for it because we have a £10 donation from Kongman21 who has said, "Whoa, is that my Fusion Gaming? That's my goat! Hypno on commentary? That's my stinky streamer, lol."
Wow.
That's crazy. Flaming the British. I mean, it only makes sense, right? Oh, okay, no starting boost? That's fine. Alright, so this track, this is a fun one. This one has a very fun little skip in it. That's also RNG based.
Yeah, we're gonna need another item here, just like we did in Papu's Pyramid. Luckily, we got it.
Wow, look at that. RNG?
Yeah, luckily we do have the item.
Can't buy RNG in Papu's, I guess, but hey, we can get it here.
Yeah, cashed it in here. To be fair, Papu's 25% chance to get a mask. Here it's a 40% chance to get a TNT or Nitro.
Right.
What we're going to do is we're going to place this Nitro up against the wall at the end of the race and attempt to hit it and go absolutely flying over the wall.
Yes, in theory.
And skip the entire lap. We'll see if Goat can do it.
Right.
There's no way we don't. Right, here we go.
All right.
One of the biggest and most important skips in the run. Let's do it. Here we go. It's a good Nitro.
Oh, wow. That was really
Oh,
low.
that's unlucky.
Probably just a bad angle there.
Unlucky.
That's all right. We'll go again.
Yeah, so the thing I always say about Tiny Arena Skip is, in terms of where you place the Nitro, the line you take, everything like that, there are a million ways to fail it, and like a couple thousand ways to make it. So it's very much like a skip where you place the Nitro and then kind of see what you should do with the line. A boost time here is hilarious.
Right.
I should explain the final tech that I haven't really explained yet is U-turning. It's where you hit down, and either left
40%.
or right. Dude, you've still not gotten a Nitro. That's crazy. Come on, dude. Come on, please.
Come on, game. You're on a marathon. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, so you just sort around that turn there. You hold down and either left or right, depending on which way you want to go. Square. And it makes you do a really, really sharp turn, regardless of speed stat or turn stat. The only problem is you sacrifice reserves to do it. Without further ado,
Kind of a interesting Nitro placement there, but like we'll make it work. Okay, controller.
can still
Hello.
work.
Okay, there we go. Oh my God! I'm shocked I made it.
Let's go, baby.
That
Like
was.
I said, man, 1,000.
That was the most insane way to do it.
There's like 1,000 ways to make it and 10 billion ways to fail it. And that was one of the 1,000 ways to make it. We take
Right.
those.
And that is one lap done. So now we'll be moving on to the next cup, which is the Crash Cup. And so we'll do a little bit of menuing here. Hopefully I'm fast enough for that. Hands are a little cold right now, I won't lie. But, you know, it's all part of the game. We're in like a snowstorm right now over here in Ohio.
You want to hear what you've got as a reward?
Oh?
We
Yeah.
got a reward for that cup because we have a £100 donation
Holy
from
crap.
Esoteric Engineer who has yelled, "Big breakfast!"
Hey,
And of course,
engineer.
they have claimed the Jingle Jam Games Bundle.
Hell yeah, man. Engineer my goat.
Engineer, you're a real one, man.
Absolute legend. Squeaky game connoisseur. He'll have you know.
Hey.
Oh my, dude, you're going. You were too busy popping off that engineer.
Powered by money.
You're just being insane. So, yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, the more donations you guys make, the more shortcuts Fusion will hit. That's
Yeah,
actually
guys,
really
another
nice.
100 pounds and I do another boomerang.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
Well, keep them coming because we are so close to £1,000 right now. Only
Oh, hell
£40
yeah.
will get us to 1,000. Let's see if we can break that barrier.
Who will be first to break that
Alright, guys,
barrier?
40 more pounds, and Fusion will do at least one more shortcut in this run, guys.
Okay,
Come on.
2 for 2.
Dude, you're cooking.
All right.
And the SG out of it? Okay.
Yeah. All right, Hypno.
And
You want to
Dingo's
explain
got
that
it.
one? Cause we're just racing. We're not even explaining it.
Yeah, so
Oh.
basically, you can see on the mini map. Oh, good.
Couldn't see it with the reflection.
All
All right.
Just calm if you hit the shortcut.
No, I'll hit it again. Don't
So you
worry.
can see on the mini map. You can see on the mini map there is a very, very narrow section. The AI are going over it now. You can actually jump that gap to the lake as you've seen the last 2 laps. You jump off the wall and you do a U-turn, a jumping U-turn off of the wall, and you can make it across the gap. Let's see if we can do it one last time. 3 for 3, baby.
Hey, let's go.
Dude, you're cracked, bro. You're cracked.
Holy crap.
Yo, do you mind if you lend me one of those for my?
Yeah, man, I got you.
That?
I got you.
Yeah, cheers.
Come to America.
Yeah, cheers, actually. I appreciate it, man. Hey, thanks. But yeah, that's actually a really, really good polar pass outside.
All
that
right,
one
it's-
red
for
polar
my
pass.
standards as
That's
well.
So good.
That's really, really nice. Wow.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
a fat GG's there. Next track is
Yeah,
I actually
hell
forgot
yeah.
what the next track is. I think this is what is it? Oh, labs. Okay, this is a
Engine
fun
lab,
one.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, similarly to Cortex Castle, where there's the USF, the Ultimate Sacred Fire at the end, where you build up a bunch of reserves throughout the lap, and then spend them all at once on a really, really long USF, which gives you a bunch of speed, but only keeps that speed for as many reserves as you have built up throughout the lap. This is just like Cortex Castle. So as you can see, Fusion's doing a bunch of mini turbos, keeping his reserves nice and high, and then he's going to not jump off of one of the ramps at the end of this level here. He's actually going to do a nice little corner cut and kind of jump here. Use the ramp from earlier in the level. Jump over this hole with the massive amount of speed that you have and just not boost at all, but keep that speed. And then U-turn here, try and get an SG off of this ramp. That was really interesting. Were you still holding square there?
Yeah, actually I was still holding square there.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I've never seen that. Like, jumping off the turbo pad but not getting any fire. I was like, what? No, okay, that
Discovering new tech hold.
was- yeah,
Imagine.
I was like, hang on. What's this? No, yeah, okay. That makes sense. But yeah, same again. Doing a bunch of mini turbos, gonna cash it in at the end of this lap here. Off the
And
same ramp as before. This is a
Something
really
I want to
cool
note
slow
too as well is that's what's nice about playing as a speed character, especially on that long section with those barrels there, is you get a lot of opportunity to do some long mini turbos, which gives you the most reserves possible. Because with the speed character turn stat so low, like a lot of these sections, I can just hold it and I don't have to worry too much.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, like, this is why having a low turning stat can, in some cases, be very good. Because a high turn stat here, on this section, for instance, that straight away there, would mean that you're kind of swerving whilst trying to drift in mini turbo, which may cause you to go into the barrel or fall off or whatever. But you can basically drift really, really straight with speed characters, which enables you on tracks like this and a track coming up later, Tiger Temple. It means you can drift kind of straight, keep your reserves nice and high, and use it all on the USF. Exactly. That was a really good engine, lads. Good stuff.
That felt very nice. Thank you, thank you. This is probably one of the most fun tracks to play right here.
Oh, yeah.
Hypno, take the wheel. Take the wheel, man.
This is... There is going to be... are you going for a hairpin?
Oh, yeah, of course. How could I not?
Okay, okay. So there is going to be 9 shortcuts in this level. 3 per lap.
Ooh,
One of them is right
okay.
here.
If I don't miss
If
it.
you're wondering why if you're wondering why he has to drive to the top of a spiral, nice, good make. It's to load in the actual level so we can land there. The way that checkpoint, the AI just, whew, okay.
Dodging them all. Wumpa snipe?
The way that oh, that's an awesome Wumpa snipe.
I know. That's one of the ones I go for all the time. If I don't have enough
That's
Wumpa.
so sick. But the way that checkpoints work in this game is there's not really like stereotypical traditional checkpoints like there are in Mario Kart, for instance, where like there's key checkpoints and you have to pass everyone to get the lap. In this game, it's more like every single pixel you move forward is in essence a checkpoint. So by driving to the top of a spiral, in layman's terms, the further you drive across the track, the more of the track becomes drivable later down the line. So he has to drive to the top of the spiral so that he can drop down. Nice, love that. But for instance, that hairpin shortcut right there, he doesn't need to load in anything because you're only skipping a small amount. I believe the amount of track that you can skip in one skip is less than 25%. So if you do anything more than a 25% skip, yeah, if you do anything more than a 25% track skip, the game will realize that you are cheating and will pick you up.
Except for some reason, Tizzy, because why not?
Yeah, I mean, the Tizzy, the shortcut in Papu's Pyramid we were going for on the second track is kind of, could happen.
Oh, this is really clean.
It's kind of like a different example, let's say. That's a very, very niche thing that we'll only see in TA, and the way that Tiny Arena works is fortunately it only counts for lap after you land from the shortcut, so the 25% rule doesn't matter there. But yeah.
And just a quick little note.
If we do have donations...
Yeah, I was about to say. The one thing I'm going to note really quick is this track right here is a pretty boring track, and there's a reason it's not in the main adventure mode. You only see this track in all cups runs unless you're doing like 101%, and even then, like, you only see it for a couple seconds and that's it. But yeah, as Hypno was about to say, if you guys want to read some donations, you've got like a good minute and a half to go for it.
Ooh, nice. Well, in that case, I want to remind people that if you put your money towards Jingle Jam and you donate over £35 GBP, then you are eligible to claim the Jingle Jam Games Bundle. So you get a whole bunch of games along with your donation. And as well, if you go to our Speedrun shirt store, every shirt purchase during Jingle Jam, we're going to donate an additional $5 toward the cause. So thank you for all your donations so far. Keep them coming. I'm so excited. I can't get my words in the right order.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
it's really funny, by the way, Fusion, that you mentioned that, because I was like, yeah, now's a good time for donations, because this track ass.
Yeah! Honestly,
I was like...
quick shout out to Dylan J. Fox really quick. He was doing an all cups run, and like, he's never really seen this track, so he loads in and he goes, what the is this track? But yeah, no.
Dylan,
Yeah.
by the way, doing Pokemon Gold later in this marathon, so eyes open for that.
Yeah.
For real.
And yeah, so that was the last track of this cup. So now we'll be going on to the Crystal Cup. After we get past this podium here, we see Papu shaking his belly. What a go, honestly.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
Crystal Cup
gym,
is
to be honest.
a pretty fun one, honestly, because it's got a lot of elements that we were talking about, like SGs, and froggying is one of them. Actually, I don't really know if we've touched on too much. But we'll be seeing a lot here in this one, in this track.
Yeah, so to deep dive on that, so what I mentioned about speed ghosting, where you kind of keep the momentum of a downhill or uphill, this is a perfect example of that. As you see the downhill there, and then you froggy out of it, which is where you hold L1 and mash R1 to jump. And basically, by jumping in this game over and over again, you can maintain the speed you currently have. Worth mentioning, not the reserves you currently have, but the speed you currently have. So, at times, it is worth sacrificing reserves, because your speed will be so high that your reserve loss isn't really felt. So right here, for instance, is a good example.
Yeah, that's one of my trouble spots there, is that little hump there, and I lose that SG, but even then, you know, I average like 25 laps, but even then, like, that's not bad, like, on my own standards, too. This could be one of those tracks that are a little tedious at times if you don't get like the inputs right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That would actually
especially
just drifted, so I
there's a
lost that
certain
speed. Or not like drifted, but I went into the slide.
Yeah, you got a nice downhill off the off-road. That's okay.
That works.
That's more than alright. You say
We
you
took this.
average 25 laps and you got a 116, so on average it was like 25.50. It's pretty good.
Dingo Canyon, kind of a boring one.
Yeah, Dingo Canyon, but there is only really a couple things to mention. This sand shortcut at the start there, kind of a very, very niche tech for that. By holding, if you were to do the sand shortcut, just drive through it and just jump like Fusion just did there. You see it's kind of slow, but what Fusion is doing is he's holding square and X at the same time. On lap 1 at least. And even though holding square loses reserves because you have none built up because it's the very start of the race, it's worth doing. For whatever reason, holding square and X at the same time makes your off-road speed just a little bit better. That's an awesome speed ghost.
Lost the turbo pad there, but it's fine.
Yeah,
they get back
the turbo pad because the SG goes past it. But can you get the turbo pad here and we'll be alright.
Well, when your SGs are so strong on that downhill, there's a pretty good chance unless you stop your SG at a good time. See if I can. I didn't get the jump, but like that's fine. I'll land on the turbo pad.
There you go. That's what you wanted last lap. So
yeah.
You get the SG and then you land on the turbo pad and get your speed and reserves back a little bit. And then we're good. Yeah, good stuff.
And one thing I'll mention too about like this game that I've always said I will prefer this game over Mario Kart is the ability to keep your speed in this game is so satisfying. Where it's like Mario Kart, like I love Mario Kart Wii because I feel like that Mario Kart is a good resemblance of like keeping your speed, but like you mainly get that from drifts and wheeling. So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah. Whereas this game is more of a.
That was
my
close.
Goodness, that Dragon Ball
That was scary.
Whereas this game is more like lines are important, especially with speed characters. But I feel like the overall tempo of the speed run is built by reserve management and mini turboing rather than lines, which is interesting. As we go for another mine.
A little slow there, but that's fine.
Oh, absolutely do. Yeah.
As long as you don't fall down the pit.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was gonna say falling off that minecart shortcut, which nearly happened on lap 1. Not quite, but nearly. It loses about 8 seconds.
Oh yeah, this is a nice SG here.
Because it respawns you all the way back at the start. This is a lovely SG. See if the minecart is in the way. It is not. That's awesome. Really, really good.
That's like the ideal you want.
Yeah, it's going to be some kind of 120.
Something like that.
Note at the end of Dragon Mines, you may have noticed that Fusion was on purposely not jumping over the finish line. That is because, for whatever reason, in that track, and basically that track alone, if you jump over the finish line to the left of the finish line, you undo your lap, and the game doesn't count the lap you just did, and so you have to do 4 laps, not 3, which is really fun. It's a great time.
And I just want to tell a really funny story about that. There's a really cool mod for CTR out there called CTR Online. There's 2 versions. There's the version that was like made originally, and then the Gazmoxian version. And fun thing about that, there's a little joke that I'm kind of making that I am Hypno's rival. One time we were all playing on Dragon Mines. I was ahead of him. He shot a missile at me. We were playing a time survival mode. He shot me with a missile, and it was powerful enough that I got sent over the line, and I got eliminated.
You deserve it for everything you've ever done to me.
Hey, look, man. Look.
You gotta hold that.
Fudge. Okay. You want to talk about this track?
Fine.
This is a fun one to talk about. when it's going right.
When it's going right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sewer Speedway is SG Mania. Is basically a lot of the rules. The entire gimmick of this track is that the sewer is basically a half pipe. But what this means is obviously it's also just kind of one big downhill. And so you may have noticed at the end here, after this jump, you can kind of drive up these walls here, and you can see there's a. Let's see if he gets it here.
Ooh! A little too powerful
Ooh.
there.
You kind of saw it for a split second. Yeah, you kind of saw it for a split second. It was very, very powerful because basically the entire wall is just one big downhill for you to get a lot of speed off of.
Yeah.
That was unlucky.
Yeah, that's been my runs lately. And that is the third cup down. Now we're on to the final one, which is Wumpa Cup. Easily the quickest and fastest cup in this run. And that's typically why it's done last. Because something you'll notice is when you're menuing for all cups, your menu isn't selected on the cup you just did. It's selected on the first one, which is Wumpa Cup. I'll be honest, this track is really just about holding reserves. So if there are any donations that you would like to read, feel free.
Well, you know what, I'm going to take this moment to remind people that if they want to know what else is on this weekend, because this is, of course, not the only goated run that we have. It's not even the only goated run we have tonight. You can type !schedule and the bot will give you the link. And I think scrolling down that link, I see a familiar name there. Some dude called Hypnoshock. I heard he's a bit stinky, so...
That's
I also heard he's
crazy.
British.
He's really, really British. Yeah. I
That's
mean,
a little tough,
look,
isn't it?
Not every human's perfect, and he has his flaws.
I mean, except for me.
So...
I'm kidding.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect and incredible and the goat. But this Hypnoshock guy, he's not... Yeah, I wouldn't trust him personally. But,
I mean,
he's doing a Mario Kart World Run later or whatever. So.
I did hear though he has world record in Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005 or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the only game he has world record in, I think.
Well, I think Looney Tunes or something like that, but
Yeah.
He's also known as a
no other game.
professional Suika game speedrunner.
Don't know about that. Don't know about that one.
Tiger Temple. Tiger Temple. This one's a fun one.
Engineer's ears just perked up in chat. Oh yeah, we should explain the good old RNG shortcut. I guess. So there are 5 items you can get first. 3 of them you can shoot forward, and you need one of those 3 to open the door. Okay, so not only did you get burned, you also got an item you can't shoot forward. That's awesome.
And teeth.
That's so cool. So a TNT is a 40% chance. We don't want that. We do want a 30% chance to get a potion. That is good. I believe it is a 15% chance to get a bomb, a 10% chance to get a boost, which is the other item we don't want, and a 5% chance to get a shield, which we do want. So, it's pretty even odds. I think it's 55% in your favor. No, I think it's 50% in your favor. I can't do maths. Anyways, it's
who needs math? It's 9 p.m. for you?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
We got a cheeky little 2 out of 3 though, so I'll take that.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 is more than okay. 2 potions as well, which makes sense. It is the highest chance item to get that isn't a Nitro, so that is good stuff.
As a kid, I used to try and put a Nitro down and back up into it and see if that would open up the door. It didn't.
You were close. If you had a shield item.
Oh yeah.
Men did it.
Did the mist?
Yeah,
doing the mist at a marathon? Ain't no way.
I actually did that once, and it was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
I think I remember you did that. Which one was that? Was that ESA?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Or was it not ESA?
Yeah, it may have been.
I don't remember.
It may have been. But basically what that is you get a shield item, you shoot the shield at the door, it opens the shortcut, and then you can place a Nitro that you got after your shield, and it keeps the door open if you place the TNT on on the door, and it prevents it from going up. We call it the mist because the guy who named it is an absolute idiot. Anyways, Blizzard Blur. Here we go. That's actually such a good lap one, as I call Kieran SR an idiot. That's great. So this shortcut, or this track.
Uh-oh,
run,
barrel,
just
barrel,
like
boulder,
Skyway.
yeah.
Oh, over.
This track is very
yeah.
speed heavy.
Oh, it sure is. It sure is. The problem is as well is if you lose speed in this track,
Yeah, yeah,
this
like
shortcut
that.
immediately gets different. Yeah, this shortcut immediately gets more difficult. Yeah, that's a shame, but we'll make up for it on this lap 3 here.
Look, we're gonna
this
get
track,
Dinger
a bit
lap
like
3.
Hot Skyway, has
Oh, no
9
reserve.
shortcuts,
Okay, no
so
boost
it's-
pad. That's fine. We'll make it work without a boost pad.
Yeah, there is one more turbo pad you can get. And It's
Yeah.
just before the boulder. But if the
As long as the
says no,
boulder.
then
Okay, now the
obviously-
boulder's chilling.
Hell yeah. Alright, so we have a lot of speed. We built up a lot of reserves before that as well. Let's see if we can hit this rail.
Wow. Okay.
Unlucky.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unlucky. At least we got it on the first. Yeah, we got it
Yeah.
on the first lap.
I had a
so-
banger first lap. You know.
Yeah, you took off on that first lap. Then things happened.
All right.
That's alright.
So now is a good time to
It's time
save.
for a quick message between tracks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is the final track, so
Yeah.
Well,
if
it's a quick one, but it's a special one. Somebody pointed out that in the chat there is a message. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Star, point it out for me. Okay, there's a message. Way to go, Fusion. So much proud. Love, Mom.
Aw. Thank you, Mom.
Oh,
Love you
that's
too.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's super awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so this is the final track. Once I cross the lap on lap 3, that'll be the end of the run, and that's when you can stop the timer. This track isn't anything notable. I honestly, this is one of the tracks in the game that I just don't like.
Very chill.
It's chill, but I just don't like it because it's kind of like
Yeah.
plain in my opinion. It's fun on online when like item chaos and like retro fueled and like you're going like super fast. Like that's when it's super fun. But like besides that, you know, you know.
It's a very, very chill track to end the speedrun on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is
Only a small amount of SPs. and
really
stuff.
just, yeah, awesome run, and I was super happy to be on this, and I am Fusion, and that was CTR all cups.
Hell yeah, time, baby.
Time.
Let's go.
Well, we'll pull up the
Love that.
podium, and we can look at Papu
Love
shake
that.
his belly and, quite frankly, his ass, because, you know, that's
Yeah, of
what we're all
course.
here for,
I mean,
really.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to see that?
Yeah.
You know? That's what we're here for. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
Smash the estimate, by the way, man.
Did I really?
Work, dude.
But how much by?
A good 10 minutes.
Damn, okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, you cooked. Yeah, you cooked, and that was with like, you know.
A lot of mess ups
Going for
and
tizzy, like,
going for
3
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much time I have, but I do have a couple things I want to say. Number one, big shout outs to. Well, we'll get this one out of the way. Big shout outs, Hypno. Thank you for commentating this run. You are the biggest reason why I am speedrunning this game. Because I found you on YouTube, came into your chat, and here we are. And it's an honor to be able to do this because of you. And yeah, my daily entertainment, quite frankly.
Appreciate you, man.
I want to say a big thank you to everyone here, part of ESA, for number one, accepting my run. This is my first ever marathon run. Never have done this before, and I'm honored to be able to do it with you guys and be able to do it, you know, for this. Make-A-Wish is an incredible thing. I personally have a IRL buddy who, you know, he had to go through Make-A-Wish because he had a like a childhood cancer and everything they did for him was absolutely incredible. So if there's one like charity you guys can ever donate to, it is Make-A-Wish. They're seriously incredible. I also want to give a big shout out to just the CTR community as a whole. A couple things I want to give shout outs to is Nico. He's been leading the Decomp project. Red Hot, him and his team have created Safi, the first ever custom track leaderboards thing. And then also Nico and Red Hot made the original CTR Online. Penta 3 and Anzu and them made a version of that called Gazmoxian. Together as a community, we have all really made CTR this amazing thing, and the mods for it, the people around it, the people who are doing everything for it is just seriously incredible. But yeah, you guys have some more awesome runs ahead of you, and yeah, seriously consider sticking around because ESA is an amazing thing. I've been watching it the past 2 years and everything they do, from their in-person events to their first online event since COVID, right? It's a really fun time. So if you guys want entertainment, stop here because this is where it's at, baby. Thank you guys for having me on. I seriously appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Fusion. That was amazing to see. Next up, we're going to have Mega Man X